Hello, everyone. Hello. Happy Friday. It's been a long week, hasn't it? Back again for another live with Kelly Fresh Paint. And I have something different I'm going to work on today. Something that I actually should have been completely done with and haven't even started it yet. We have in our town, we have these vinyl banners that are hung up along all of the lampposts in our downtown area. And rather than buying new ones, because they're in pretty good shape, other than maybe a little fading. So rather than buying new ones, they thought they would ask all of the artists to create art on the banners. It can be anything that we want. So I think I'm just going to do an abstract, probably some florals, and I'm going to combine a little bit of like some of the hills maybe in our area. So I live in Ohio, and we have all these beautiful rolling hills here. So I thought maybe I would do something like that on this, and it has to be on both sides. So I will start this side today, and I may have to do the opposite side tomorrow. So if you turn it over, this is what it looked like. So it is vinyl. So what I started off with was gesso. So I just took some acrylic gesso and I did a couple of coats over top of it just to get a lot of that, the colors. I didn't want those bright shapes coming out so that you could see below in the back layer. So I just went ahead and covered it really good. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm so glad you're here. Say hello to me. Nobody has said hello yet. So please say hello. If you're brand new here on my YouTube channel, welcome. We are here in Zanesville, Ohio, which is about an hour east of Columbus. Love it when I get to meet y'all and see your faces. I'm going to take my glasses off. Love it when I get to meet you guys. So, yeah, make sure you introduce yourself. Hello, Renee, Richard. Hope I pronounced your name correctly. And hello, Jessica. Renee, you had a question about the Creators Club, and I did tag you. I hope that you got that message. The Creators Club, I have been letting people sneak in during the quarantine. If you do want to get in, Renee, I have tagged my VA, Michelle, to get a hold of you sometime this weekend. I know she has a family event going on right now, so give her a little bit, but she'll probably get with you sometime this weekend. And Cherry, hello, that's actually Cheryl. I sent your packages out to you today. So I didn't even send you a notification yet, but they are sent. Okay, so you should be getting those really shortly. So let's go ahead, and I think I want to start with like maybe some blues and greens, since I'm going to go with, I'm thinking sky, rolling hills, flowers, I think is what I'm going to go for. And I should have looked really closely and took note of what everybody else painted, because I hope I'm not duplicating an idea or anything. No ideas are really, really new, though. Hello, Kristen. Hi, my husband is nearby as I listen. He said hello. Hello, hubby Mesker. Mr. Mesker, how are you, sir? Okay, so let's get that. I gotta have, even though this is an old 57, it's very close to the old 57 color. These are acrylic paints. Not sure if I'm going to use the chalk paints today, the clay-based paints, just because I'm thinking acrylic paints have latex and plastics in them, which is going to allow it, like this will be rolled up when it's stored. So I think it's going to have more elasticity to it, if that makes sense. Yes, ma'am. Good. Renee, I did it. I did it right. All right. So I've got some green. I've got some of this beautiful turquoise. Just a little blue. Let's put a little blue, very close to the blue iris color. What else? Rolling Hills. We'll probably do, I think I probably want to mix a little bit of the yellow tones into the grasses, because if I can get it open, because the grasses are fields, and sometimes the fields have, I can't get that open. Renee, no. Kristen, tell your husband I need him to open this for me. Can he do that? Oh, I'm so funny. Anyway, I might have to go get some pliers. Oh, no, I got it. Okay, I got it. Tell him never mind. Forgot what I was saying. Anyway, oh, the grasses have a little bit of different coloration and variation, so we're going to just have fun. See what happens. And my brushes are across the way. Let me grab them real quick. I'm sure what that squeaky noise is. Okay. So let's just, I don't know, let's just start. That's my idea. We'll see if it works out. It works out. If not, then I don't know. I'll change it. Sometimes I paint things and I don't like them very much. So, all right. So I'm going to put some of this is gesso that I'm using for my white. I'm going to dip in, and I'm just going to start painting the sky area. It's kind of a different, a little bit of a different size and angle than what I'm used to doing, isn't it? And it's on vinyl, so it's, I don't know. We'll see how it looks. It's just paint, so, right? If we don't like it, we can paint over it. Hello, Miss Deborah. How are you today? Are you good? I need like a big, need something bigger. Hold on, let me get something bigger. There's a, yeah. Let's try this. I'm gonna wet my brush down first so that my bristles absorb some of that water. And then I'm gonna dip in to some of these blues. I wanted something that was going to be fairly easy to kind of duplicate. I mean, obviously it's going to look exactly the same, but it'll be pretty easy to duplicate. I'm just peachy, just pretty peachy. I've been really tired today, if you really want to know the truth. I'm really tired. I don't know why. Hello, Tuscan Summer. What a beautiful name in Texas. Okay, so I've got some green, and it's very bright, so I'm going to use something to deepen it up, or maybe I have a darker color I can throw in there, which I do. This is a turquoise. It's called turquoise green, but it's actually more teal, I think. Anybody doing anything fun tonight? It's Friday night. It's Friday. It's pretty wet. I'm okay with that. Nobody's doing anything tonight? Anytime I need something open, I say, I need your vice grips, right? Exactly. Let's see, so I'm thinking that like there's gonna be like flowers here. So like let's do like this green. Funky, isn't it? Kind of a funky green. Hanging out with your granddaughter. Hello, Melanie. Hi, I missed the start. What is the piece you are painting on? This is just a piece of vinyl. It's actually a banner. They hang banners up in my hometown. And instead of buying new banners, all of the artists have said they would paint something on. So that's kind of what's going on here. That's what's happening. We're painting, and it should have been done already. And honestly, I completely forgot about it. And I feel terrible. I do that all the time. Forget stuff that's important. So I could put some texture in there. It wouldn't hurt it, would it? Staying home and staying safe, watching paint videos. That's always good. That is always good. Let me figure out what brush I'm going to use. Yeah, let's do a little squirt. Let's see what happens. Let's do a little squirt. So these little bottles, if you ever use them and they won't spray, you just undo it and put it back on, and then it'll spray for you again. Well, once you get it, there we go. Undo it and then twist it back on. And there you go. Looks better already. Okay. So what that'll do is just takes out some of those brush marks for you. Okay. So let's add like let's try to add like maybe a little bit of yellow to the situation here and see what happens. It just got muddy on me. Got muddy. It's all right. We'll clean her up. Yeah, I don't know. See, I might not even end up liking this. What you making, Donna? I am painting on a banner for our town. Street banners. It's vinyl. Sherry Sheet, she says, I have some lampshades that I want to paint this weekend. Go for it, girl. So I'm using all of my vinyl. I'm using all my acrylic paint right now. And just take this off so I can redo that a little bit. I don't know, guys. Okay. Oops. I think I need the green is just not right. Let me see. Maybe I will add a little pinch of the thing that I can do is I could add some of the DIY paint into my acrylic paint just to adjust my color, and I think I will do that a little bit because I think I want to do a little bit of Monet. Monet's Garden is what I need. I can't quite find that color. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of that. And I'm going to mix it in with some of my white. So my thought is that I'm going to have flowers coming up through here. So I want to put some of this greenery in. It's going to basically be the background. Some more of that Monet. Hey Debbie, how you doing? Pushing that paint around. I just grabbed a little bit of some other colors. So my focal point is going to be the flowers. So all of this kind of scribbly stuff will kind of be in the background. Is it me or is the Facebook Live blurry? I have no idea. Anybody else having trouble? You may want to hop over on YouTube. Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit better over there. And you guys, I don't know what's going on. Facebook has got, I don't know, the gremlins have been busy. That's what I say on Facebook, right? I'm grabbing some of that turquoise, that light, kind that looks like gold 57, and I'm throwing that in there. And I'm just doing really quick marks really quick. It's going to kind of start looking like leaves after a while. Anybody else having trouble? Putting a lot of movement in. It is a hot one today, gang. Very hot and humid today. Anne says she has a clear picture on Facebook. So maybe it's your connection. You may want to leave and then come back. See what happens. Okay? So let's do maybe a few more hills, I guess. See what happens. Let's do... Yeah, I'm so glad I have air in here. I'll tell you that much. Rolling hills. We have lots and lots of rolling hills here. Fields of farmland. It's beautiful here out in the country. So I'm basically just making different shadows. I don't know if this will look on the street banner. I don't know if it'll pick up. I think I'm heading over to YouTube. See you later, alligator. All right. See you on YouTube. I'm going to step back and look at it for a quick minute. Oh, I think it's okay. I think it's just kind of okay. I'm not in love with it yet. Debbie says, yes, this is better. So Debbie is saying that it's better over on YouTube. So if you are having trouble, I'm going to pop over there and take a peek. Okay, that's not the color I wanted. Hey, y'all. Hello, Miss Sheila. How you doing? What are you getting into today? Still is really kind of muddy right there. Kind of muddy. I don't know, guys. Well, that really got muddy. Yes, I'm intentionally doing a abstract landscape. Yep. Miss Debbie. I am just trying to kind of duplicate the lay of the land here in my area. This will be a street banner. I don't know if I'm going to like it. If not, I'll just, you know what? If I don't like it, I'll just do a bunch of florals. I'll just cover the whole thing in with flowers, you know. So we'll just kind of wait and see. Wait and see how that works. Oh, that's just wiping right off. Wow. You see that? It's look, it's completely wiping off. Just kind of turn those into some clouds is what we'll do. Right? Some white to it. Oops, accidentally got a little green in there. I need another plate. It kind of looks like a rolling hills, I would say. A mess right now, but it's going to turn out great. Sheila, you're so positive. I'm glad you have faith in me because I don't right now. I'm so tired today that I'm at the end of, like, this is the last, so this weekend, I'm at the end of my marathon, so it must be catching up with me or something. Or it could be, I don't know what it is. Push those clouds around up there. Oops, just one paint. liking the sky anyway. Nothing else. Not really liking this right here. But I do like the sky. That is very, very common when we have beautiful clear, like not clear, but when we have beautiful blue skies, this is often what it looks like because there's always these fluffy white clouds roaming around. I think I will. I have to say, with the marathon I've been doing, I've been getting a ton of work done. So it's actually been really good for me. In my button gear. I'm going to go ahead and see if this is dry. Ooh, it's pretty wet. Get that air hitting it so it gets dry. Sorry about the noise. I'm going to work on that a little bit. Okay, well, I'd say I got anyway a good base for the undercolors on there. Some pretties on here. Quinacridone magenta. I'm almost out of that. I wonder what would happen if I use a little of my spray paint on it, guys. Let's try it. I should have done that to begin with. too well with my fan on above me, is it? I think it did fill it in a little bit. Had to go to my old boxer. Baba got stuck on the carpet. It was kind of, yeah, it had a shine to it. The vinyl did. Yeah. Let's just have a little fun though. The colors. I have no idea what I'm going to paint. Hello, Christine. How are you? Okay, let's see. What was I thinking? Hold on. Lost my train of thought. I'd like to have some purple. I don't have that in a spray. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, purple. Whoops, I lost my top of that. Yeah, it's starting to kind of make sense now anyway. It's giving me a base. So I don't know if this is gonna work. So I kind of want to make those kind of like, I think they're like hollyhocks. They're tall and they have they're like purple, or maybe it's delphiniums. I don't know, but they're stalked flowers. So that means they're tall. So I don't know if this will work. I want to do a purple. And so when you combine like a red and a blue, it kind of makes it purple. So I'm going to use the spray. I'm going to use a blue and one of my brighter pinks, and I'm just going to see if this will work. And if it doesn't matter because I'm going to paint over top of it. Okay, with a brush. So wish me luck. That's not really, but kind of. I think it's going to make a nice backdrop anyway. So I'm just going to go with it for the moment. Might be a hot mess when I get done. I don't know. All right, I think that's a good base. I think that's a good base for it. Okay, so while that dries, I'm going to work on that green again for a moment. Let's see. If any of these will work. Kind of bright. I don't know. It's, if nothing else, it's a lot of fun. So there's that, you know. And it's not too, I mean, like it goes on pretty thin, so it is going to dry probably fairly quick. So, I mean, it looks like I'm looking in the monitor and it's looking pretty vibrant and nice. So it is very abstract at this point. All right, let me just work on that greenery a little more. Let's see, where my plate of greens go. Oh, here it is. Really having a lot of fun with the spray paints, I have to say. A lot of fun. Okay, I think that's good. I love how bright it is. It's kind of nice. Thanks for the love, Christine. You are my favorite today for sprinkling the love. A drink of water. Okay. I'm going to step back and look at that while I grab my water, which is right here. I'm going to look at this for a second. I think it's a good start. All right. See, what do was I doing? Oh, yesterday we did the little table, didn't we? Little green table. Turned out cute. That's a little braid. Notice, you guys, how I'm moving my brush all around too. I'm not just going in and stabbing it. Okay, I'm really pushing that paint all around. Let me pull you in so you can see, maybe a little bit closer. A little bit better. Kind of just letting this brush do the work. I'm basically using spray paint that I put on there is giving it a nice backdrop. Right here. This is an abstract, so you have a lot of play when you're doing an abstract. What you're trying to find. Okay. This, Christine, this is actually vinyl. This is a vinyl banner. These banners are hung all over our town. Let me show you the back of it in case those of you that came in late. So, like welcome banners that hang on the lamp poles when you go into little towns. That's what this is. So rather than replacing them, all of the artists have volunteered to paint them for the town. So everybody's going to have their art hanging, and it's going to be bright, and some of them are putting messages on, and this should have been done a long time ago, and I'm just not getting it, but I'm getting it. Anyway, anywho, get so mad at myself for late. Okay, so I am going to, let's do some yellow flowers. I'm going to grab a different plate. So when y'all come to my town, make sure you look at the banners on all the local artists. We have some amazing artists in our town, our little town. The talent here is crazy good, crazy good. I'm so proud of my artist community and just watching and learning from them and seeing them grow, and it's just good. Okay. Move my spray cans. Ooh. And see, I feel like I had a different yellow. Doo-doo-doo. There it is. The one that I couldn't get open earlier. So hopefully y'all get to leave your homes this summer and venture out. Wish I lived in a town like that. Christine, you can come visit. I will share my town with you. How about that? You can move here. All right. So I think it's kind of coming together. I think so. So I'm kind of just trying to think about what I want this to look like. Maybe it'll be, maybe these are kind of like bushy, kind of sunflowery type. I don't know. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. Hiding. There's one hiding back behind here. That is one thing, you guys, especially with new artists or not necessarily new artists, but people that are new at painting flowers. A lot of times I see they do a flower here, and then they do a flower here, and then they do one here. But actually, when you see flowers growing, out in a field and all that good stuff, they're overlapping, and sometimes they're intermingled and they're twisted, and that's what the beauty is in it, is how imperfect they are when they grow, and how that absolutely makes them so perfect, right? Hey, Ashley, I so enjoyed seeing you today. You made my day. I feel like I felt better after I talked to you. It's like you just gave off some good love and energy, so appreciate that. I could probably, if I wanted to, if you want to drip any of these, you probably could drip some if you want. I don't. More. Got lost in the coat section of Goodwill. How? And it's so hot today. Well, they must have had some good deals. I have not been to Goodwill forever. I have such a hard time at Goodwill. I never find anything at her Goodwill. So I just quit going. I did find a really cool score at the Restore. It's my favorite. If y'all haven't gone to the Restore, you need to support your Restore. You guys, if you haven't already tried it, it's basically the Habitat for Humanity. That's what that all goes to. But anyway, I found a kind of left you hanging, didn't I? I got a little lost in my painting. Anyway, I found a really cool butcher block. It has little wheels. I'll probably be painting that with all of you at some point. So you see how I'm peeking out a little bit of these flowers back behind the others. Keep that in mind, those of you that want to tackle some of the floral painting. Keep that in mind. If you would love to learn more about painting, I have a group. I normally only open it twice a year, but since the quarantine, I've allowed people to come in. So if you do want to come into the group, you're welcome to. We paint every week in there. And when you come in, there's a ton of classes already on videos. So when you come in, you can look up stuff and go to the vault and kind of take the classes that you want. At some point, I might clean the page, but for right now, it's still, all of the classes are still up there. Oh, I missed her, a little pink one. Oh, there's currently an amazing table at Goodwill for $14.99, mid-century modern square with a square block base. That sounds awesome. Okay. I feel like it's coming along. So I got two different yellows here. I got one that's like a little bit lighter in hue, so lay some of that in. Just to give it some highlights, and I'm almost using this brush like it's a knife, to be honest. It's going on really thick. I'm painting really heavy with it. So that means I'm not like brushing back and forth. I'm scooping the paint and I'm just like laying it on there. So I'm not really doing a lot of blending or anything. I think that'll pop from the road, won't it? I think it might pop. All right. Love it. Thank you, Jerry. So let me find some purple. I gotta have some purple. That's all I know. Let me find some purple. I'm not sure. I'm gonna pull out these are golden liquid acrylics. And I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna do the ultramarine. The ultramarine blue. Love this. And let's mix it with quinacridone magenta. And let's see what happens. Hi, Becky. Becky, I'll be done with your piece soon. It turned out so cute. Becky, this is so downtown, because you live in our town. All of the artists are taking the banners that are hung in our town and they're vinyl, and they're painting art on the banners. So when you come through town, you'll have to look. I don't know if mine will go up because I'm late getting it to them. But anyway. But it will be there next year if they don't put it up this year. It's my own fault. Oh yeah, look at that purple, you guys. Look at that. Now that's some purple. Okay. That's kind of the color that I'm going for. So you can have a lot of fun with this. I'm trying to think of how those things are. You guys know what it's like foxglove, delphinium kind of things are? Spiky. Spiky flowers. Let's throw some of that there. Probably got it a little fatter than it should be. I'm getting carried away. Oh, thank you. Hi, kids. Hi, Miss Susan. How are you? I miss your little face, girly. How are you? I hope you're well. Carried away. I need to tone it down, probably. Oh, well. Some of them even curl. So if you're ever painting any of these flowers, look up actual pictures of it, like, so you can see how they grow. Can you show a close-up of all the flowers? Yeah. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, let me come in with it. And there we go. Is that better? This is really, in the summer, this is how this is how it looks here, guys. It's just rolling hills, blue skies with white fluffy clouds. Pretty, really is a pretty place to live when it's not raining. We do get a lot of rain. Sometimes we get a lot of rain in the spring. It's really hard. The end of the end of winter, I guess. It's a little rough, but we made it through. But you do want to kind of like, so this one, let's do this one more like in the background, and I'm going to have a little curve. It's got a little curve to it. So things that are farther away are a little bit smaller, right? So This one will look like maybe it's a little bit in the background. They do get a little top heavy sometimes, so they tend to, the little tips of them kind of tip over. Like this one probably actually wouldn't be as straight as it is in real life because they weigh so much. But oh yeah, it needed some of that purple, didn't it? You're welcome, Debbie. Thank you, Susan. Okay, so I need a little more of that ultramarine. Ultramarine is so pretty because it already has, it's such a vibrant blue, but it does have almost like a little tinge of a, like it goes purple pretty quick when you add that quinacridone to it. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to duplicate this on the back, but I guess it could be something different on the back, right? Yes. So this is how I'm mixing. Got my ultramarine, my quinacridone, and then my white is here, and I'm just pulling it in to each other, kind of mixing it in the middle. Okay, let's do like, the little flowers kind of hang down as well, so you kind of just angle your brush and it'll kind of give that illusion. And then you could even take a little bit lighter blue and go in on this too if you wanted to. Set into the bottom. It's getting a little chunky on me here, isn't it? Oh well. Well, you have to put a sealer on that. I will definitely put some kind of a sealer on it for sure. Yep. Yes, ma'am. I will. Some color down here. not sure what those flowers are yet. Just kind of wanted to carry some of that tone down this way. I'm going to step back so I can look at it from a distance. Okay, so I think boom, it needs some yellow right there. Give yourself a little distance, and it does help. I don't know if I should turn those into sunflowers. I could put a little bit of dark in them, and that might make them look like sunflowers, I guess. We'll see. Let me see. Touch. Overdo it, but yeah, I think that kind of gives it the illusion, right? That it is a sunflower, maybe. Sorry guys, I'm not talking a ton during this one. Just having fun painting. I got my first ever lavender this week. Going to plant it. Oh, that'll smell good too. Start praying for them now. I know I got some house plants. Yeah. I talked to them because I heard that helps. So I sound like a nut job talking to the plants, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot kill these things. I just can't. I'll feel so bad if I do. Okay, I just grabbed another blue. This one is phthalo blue. Just to like a little different. Those delphiniums or whatever they're called, they're purpley, but they're also blue looking. I don't know if you've ever noticed. So there, if you look at flowers too, very rarely are they all just the same solid color. So you can have a lot of fun layering colors like that when you're painting flowers. It's why so many people, right? So many of us paint. We love to paint the flowers because they're just beautiful. There's just a lot of variation of colors that you see. How are we doing on time today, gang? Are we? Oh my goodness, we're like an hour and 16 in. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Are you guys okay? I try not to keep you over an hour. I'm just over here painting. Totally see, this right here is how you lose track of time. But I tell you what, I needed it today because I was having kind of one of those days, you know. So this has been a little bit of therapy for me. Back in. A bit of white just so it has a little bit of pop. Oh, I forgot about those flowers. I'm not sure what I'm going to do down there. A little bit of this. It's not really working, is it? Turn that blue into more of a purpley. And I do want to put some like lines in to kind of give it the illusion of stems and things like that. So having so much fun. Well, that's good. I was afraid I was boring most of you. That's what happens though, guys, when you're just on here painting and it's kind of real life, isn't it? It is nice and bright. So let me back it up and give you like a bird's eye, I guess. Nice and lots of movement going on. Okay, so I wonder if I could mix. Let me mix a little bit of the green with the brown that I used. The brown that I used is golden. It's burnt sienna. Just grab a bit of this. This is when it's nice to have your paint on like a piece of glass or something. That's not going to work. Okay. Mix some more up. pretty dark, so it'll look like, you know, kind of stems. Your perspective is, my perspective is off? What do you mean? My composition? Is that what you mean? Is my composition off? Love it. Paint therapy, even when someone else is doing the painting. So true. Okay, I'm going to mix that. Let's see. Let's kind of make some like little sticky things, twiggy things. I don't know if that shows very well. That just kind of gives it a little movement, a little extra movement in the depths of it there, I guess, for lack of a better. And I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna use up some of this paint that I have in here. It's drying out on my plate, so I may as well use it, right? Still need a little more green. Add some leaves. kind of reason really. Just kind of adding a little bit of movement in there. You got to remember, you guys, this is going to be up high on banners, so I'm really just wanting that color to come through, you know. Pop a color. All right. They're not mountains, Glenda. They're rolling hills in Ohio. This is what it looks like in Ohio. All of the hills. And I'm not done with it either, so I'm going to be doing some, you know, I'll do a little bit of shadowing and things like this. So, all right. Thank you, Kristen. These are banners that are going on our town streets. So I'm trying to just kind of be reminiscent of our land, the rolling hills, and all that good stuff. So reminds me of when I was a kid. So yeah, I like it. I like the movement and all the good stuff. Thank you, Susan. All right. When I am painting, there is no time. I know, it just disappears. So we are about an hour and a half in. So I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said, I'll probably work on it a little bit more, but I think it's a nice abstract. It's kind of, you get the idea of what it is without being super detailed. And it's going to be a pop of color and all that good stuff. So, all right, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're brand new here on my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell so you get notified so that you can know when I have new videos up. And tomorrow we have one more live at 6, and I think that will pretty much end my 30-day marathon. I do have a giveaway that I'm going to be doing. I think I'm going to hold off and I'm going to do it on Tuesday. My giveaway. I'm going to give away a book from Jennifer Allwood. It is called Fear's Not the Boss of You, and somebody will win it. And it's just a little thank you for all of your support and for tuning in and all that good stuff. So, all right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 o'clock for one more live for the last day of the marathon. All right. All right, you guys. Thank you. Bye.